RAONG rumor. Bravo already picked new cast of women before halting entire production. The Real Housewives of New Jersey remains a hot topic in 2025 despite knowledge that it won't return to the airwaves anytime soon. Andy Cohen has already affirmed that the franchise will be on pause for an extended period before deciding to move forward. However, there's a new rumor circulating that the production team had already cast a new group of women to replace the current ladies for season 15. That is until something happened, and they decided to halt everything, not just with the season 14 cast, but also with the alleged newbies. Now things are up in the air about what will happen next. Meanwhile, if this is true and a total reboot is in the works, it will be disappointing for the Garden State ladies, especially Teresa Giudice. The OG is confident that she'll return to the show, reasoning that she's a fan favorite and has been with the franchise since the beginning. RAONG producers already had a new cast in place for season 15. Magazine shared some interesting news about RHONJ, claiming that producers were set to debut an entirely new cast for season 15. A source close to production told the media outlet, when season 14 wrapped, Bravo decided to pursue taking the show in a new direction. That direction was a new group of women with fresh, new stories to tell, much like what's happening with Vanderpump Rules. Bravo offered a group of new, younger women positions to be on the show, the source continued. However, that reportedly disappointed the alleged new cast, who were later told that everything was halted. Bravo ended up not being sure what direction they wanted to take the show in, so they put the new women on pause, claimed the insider. Things are still up in the air for RHONJ. If this rumor is true, RHONJ now has two sets of cast members in limbo, the current cast and the new women who were allegedly chosen to replace them. As for the identities of these supposed newbies, no information was shared about that. However, the source revealed that the network and producers are still undecided about what to do next, and that filming will not resume until at least December 2025. The insider reasoned that the old cast could return in some capacity, or it could be a total reboot with an entirely new group of women. But truly no decisions have been made. The Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, has long been a staple in Bravo's lineup, known for its explosive drama, deep-seated family feuds, and over-the-top personalities. But recent rumors have sent shockwaves through the fan base. Bravo allegedly selected a new cast of women before halting the production of the current season. If true, this would mark an unprecedented shift in the franchise's history, and the implications could reshape the entire dynamic of the show. For months, whispers had been circulating in the Bravo fan communities that tensions on set had reached a boiling point. The long-standing feud between Teresa Giudice and Melissa Gorga had become not only stale but untenable. Sources close to production claimed that despite the network's best efforts, mediation sessions, and enforced group events, the two couldn't even film in the same room without it devolving into a shouting match. Bravo was left with no choice. One insider allegedly revealed they needed to make a clean break if they wanted to salvage the franchise. The decision to halt production didn't come lightly. Initially, executives hoped to give the cast a cooling-off period. But as the weeks dragged on, it became evident that the fractures weren't just superficial. The toxic environment reportedly left producers scrambling for alternatives. Enter the rumored plan, assembling a brand new cast behind the scenes while keeping the current cast in the dark. The alleged new faces of RHONJ. According to unverified reports, Bravo had already held private auditions and interviews with several potential new housewives. The goal? To find women who could bring fresh energy, compelling storylines, and connections to the New Jersey social scene without rehashing the same tired conflicts. Here are some of the names that have been swirling in the rumor mill. Gianna Carlucci, a luxury real estate mogul known for her fiery personality and unapologetic opinions. Gianna's Instagram is a curated gallery of opulent homes, designer outfits, and lavish vacations, making her a prime candidate for reality TV stardom. Angie Marino, a single mom and boutique owner who's been described as the queen bee of her suburban neighborhood. Angie's rumored connection to a former cast member could provide a seamless link to the existing RHONG world. Sophia DeLuca, a philanthropic powerhouse married to a prominent plastic surgeon. Sophia's polished demeanor and deep ties to New Jersey's elite social circles would offer a stark contrast to the high-decibel drama the show is known for. Danielle Russo. No, not the Danielle Staub of early RHONG infamy, but a distant cousin who's reportedly just as feisty. Producers allegedly love the idea of injecting a familial tie to the franchise's roots while introducing a fresh dynamic. Tara Singh, a wellness influencer and yoga studio owner whose zen vibe might bring a different energy to the table, or, more likely, clash spectacularly with the other women's fiery personalities. Fan reactions: hopeful or heartbroken. The rumor has elicited a mixed bag of emotions from fans. On one hand, many viewers agree that the show has grown stagnant. RHONG used to be about family, loyalty, and fun drama. One longtime fan posted on a popular Bravo subreddit, "Now it's just screaming matches and recycled fights." Others see the potential for a complete cast overhaul as a golden opportunity to breathe new life into the series. However, not everyone is on board. Teresa Giudice remains a polarizing figure, but her diehard supporters argue that she is RHONG. "You can't just erase Teresa," one Twitter user wrote. "She's the face of the franchise. If Bravo thinks they can replace her, they're delusional." Similar sentiments have been expressed about Melissa Gorga, Dolores Catania, and Margaret Josephs, who all have their own devoted fan bases. Why halt production if the cast was already chosen? Industry insiders suggest that Bravo's decision to pause filming might be a strategic move to gauge fan reaction before fully committing to the new direction. They're testing the waters, an anonymous source speculated. If the backlash is too severe, they might integrate the new women slowly instead of doing a complete cast swap. Another theory is that production was halted to allow the network to finalize legal and contractual agreements with the rumored new cast. Reality TV contracts are notoriously complex, and ensuring the new Housewives are locked in before making an official announcement would prevent any leaks or last-minute changes. The fallout among the current cast. Unsurprisingly, the existing cast is said to be less than thrilled about the rumors. Teresa Giudice's camp reportedly dismissed the idea as fake news, while Melissa Gorga has been noticeably cryptic in her recent social media posts, leading fans to speculate that she might already know her time on the show is up. Dolores Catania, known for her level-headed approach, has remained silent, which some interpret as a sign she's negotiating her own exit strategy. Meanwhile, Margaret Joseph's sharp wit has been on full display in her Instagram comments, where she's been subtly shading the idea of new blood replacing the old guard. What's next for RHONG? If Bravo does go through with a full cast overhaul, it would set a new precedent for the Housewives franchise. While partial recasts are common, replacing an entire ensemble is rare and risky. For every success story like RHONY's recent reboot, there's a cautionary tale like the Real Housewives of Miami, which struggled to regain its footing after a lengthy hiatus and cast changes. Regardless of what happens, one thing is certain: RHONG's future hangs in the balance. Whether Bravo sticks with the current cast, integrates a mix of old and new faces, or takes the nuclear option of a complete recast, the stakes have never been higher. As fans anxiously await official confirmation, the speculation and anticipation are keeping RHONG firmly in the spotlight, a position it has thrived in for over a decade. For now, viewers can only imagine what the new era of RHONG might look like. Will Gianna, Angie, Sophia, Danielle, and Tara become the next iconic housewives? Or will Bravo's gamble backfire, leaving fans yearning for the days of table flipping and sprinkle cookies? Only time will tell, But one thing's for sure. In true Jersey fashion, the drama isn't going anywhere.